Hello, my name is Troy. Welcome to Troy Reads, where I talk all about books, and today we've got another TBR video. This month, my TBR is 21 books long. Like, my TBRs get more and more ambitious because, and let me kind of explain my whole TBR process because I don't think a lot of people understand kind of where I'm coming at. My philosophy is that the more you shoot for, the more that you're rewarded with. So if I shoot for 50 books, I might be able to get to 25 of them. If I only set a low goal for myself, I might not read as many books. So it's the more books that I kind of set out for myself as a goal, the more books that I will eventually read, and that makes me read more. So with that said, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe down below, comment below some books that you're going to be reading this month, and let's just get straight into some of the books I want to read this month. I've got the selection series, which we'll be reading on audiobook, and I think there's 5 books in the series. I'll flash them on screen. I have read the first book. I don't want to say too much of my thoughts yet because I want to wait till my wrap up or any other time where I'm talking about the series, but I will quickly go into a synopsis of the series. Basically, there are these 35 girls that are from all the way across this country called Illyria, maybe. Yeah, I think so. And those 35 girls are chosen for the selection where they are trying to reach the prince, or they're trying to reach the prince. They're trying to date the prince. They're trying to get a connection with the prince because the prince is going to be choosing one of those 35 girls, and he starts to eliminate them. It's basically a mix of Throne of Glass and Hunger Games because the numbers slowly start to dwindle, and it's kind of more of a political romance. And some people compare it to The Bachelor. I'm not sure. I haven't really watched that show. And the really cool thing about this series is that it's dystopian and that it ranks everyone in that country by a caste system where level 1s, which being the royal family, are the most wealthy, and then cast 2 and cast 3, cast 4, each level down, you're considered less important in society and have less important jobs. And so it's just a really interesting story, and there's a love triangle, which I actually quite enjoy. I'm really particular about my love triangles, but this series is definitely one that I'm enjoying. The politics have been really interesting. The characters have been really cool. It's more of a cliche kind of book, but I'm kind of down for that. Sometimes I'm just down for more of an average book. Alrighty, next up we have got A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas, and this is kind of the cheesy Christmas special winter holiday aftermath of the third book. It's basically an extended epilogue because we didn't really get an epilogue in the third book, and because that's kind of there's 2 arcs in the series. There's one with Feyre, then there's one with Nesta and Cassian. So this kind of wraps up the first arc, and it's kind of the midpoint between the 2 series, and it basically kind of just explores the aftermath of the whole war and how things are currently, and there's this winter solstice happening, and basically they're just preparing for that, and it kind of just extends the epilogue, like I said. But there's some few key points, but I just felt that could have been condensed to the epilogue in book 7. I feel there could have been maybe even a 25-page epilogue that sums up all of this, but I'm page 23 right now, so I don't really have too much thoughts, but I know from the first time reading it I was kind of disappointed, so yeah. Next up we have a book for literature in English, and that is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, and this is a literary perfection. It is basically telling the story of the African tribe called the Igbo tribe, and basically kind of focuses on colonialism and when the white settlers kind of joined. It's fiction, but it kind of bases the whole story on historical events of those white settlers coming and spreading Christianity and kind of just being a little bit strange here. You need to see people from each perspective, and I love seeing the perspective from the Igbo tribe. So yeah, this is a really cool book. I'm trying not to take too long about each one, but literary perfection. I love studying it, and I just it's so cool. Sorry, that's all I have to say. It's just really cool. All right, y'all, it is finally time. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, my autofocus was weird. But we have got Six of Crow series. Oh, it starts out, okay, sorry. The Shadow and Bone series. I don't know why I was just saying that. I'll get to Six of Crow in a second, but the show is coming out April 21st or 23rd, and I'm so excited. So I want to read the trilogy before the show comes out, and I also want to see if I can read Six of Crows because I know that some of the Six of Crow characters are going to be appearing in the show. I'm going to be doing a trailer reaction as soon as possible. Maybe this Saturday I'll react to the Shadow and Bone trailer because I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it, discuss, and I want to do it in a video format because I want to show you guys what I'm thinking. Don't know much about it. I really just want to go in with surprises, I want to be surprised. I know there's stuff to do with science, magic, the darkness. There's this one character called like the Darkling. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what we have in store. And then, like I said, another book in the Grishaverse is the Six of Crows series by Leigh Bardugo. I have the first book and I want to also read that this month before the show comes out. I know Six of Crows is really popular and it kind of has held the young adult fantasy genre for a while. It has been captivating the world, and when I first joined BookTube, this was all that was talked about. Alright, and now I'm going to reveal some of the books from my spring book haul that will be coming out whenever I get all the books that I ordered, but the first one, To Best the Boys by Mary Weber. This was the first audiobook that I ever read, so it's really special to me, and I obviously had to order it to get it in physical copy, and I mean, obviously if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have ordered it, but I really enjoyed it the first time around, and I definitely want to see what the physical side of reading has in store, and I might even make a video about that, like how does reading audiobooks compare to reading the physical book, because I don't know if I'm gonna like get more details, but this story is so wonderful. It's basically about this girl who's determined on saving her mom. She wants to get a scholarship to this college so that she can kind of like, you know, research cure remedies for her mom's plague, and the only way to do that is to enter this competition for the scholarship, which is an all-boys competition. She enters the competition as a boy, like dressed in a boy's disguise, kind of like that Mulan archetype sort of story thing that you see a lot in literature. And oh, my phone just fell, but it's super cool story, and it's just so action-packed and also really emotional, so I cannot wait to read this again. I might even make a vlog about it with the other book, because I got my second audiobook ever. And that second audiobook was Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller, and this was also just stellar. It really was enjoyable. Both of these are kind of shorter. They're not like 400 pages. They're just really fun and sweet stories, and like even from the beginning, I remember being so like just in awe at this one plot twist. Like immediately from the start, I'll also be reading this. It's like basically about a girl who gets like banished from her tribe after being sabotaged at her trials, and she has to complete her Madigar to get back at the tribe, which is to kill the god, this ancient god that has been haunting their village. I started reading this, but I didn't get to fully finish it. We have got, wait, I wonder if I could like, is that gonna make it clearer? I don't know. Okay, anyways, Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir. I started reading this, I got like, I would like to say 33% through, and then my loan got returned. I didn't finish it in time, so I'm just gonna speed through the 33% again, maybe on like 3 times speed, just to kind of like catch myself up, and then I'll read the rest of it. This is the final book in the Ember and the Ashes series. It's kind of bittersweet. Like, I'm getting excited to finish the series, but at the same time, it's been such an amazing series, so like, I don't want it to end, but at the same time, I do want it to end, like I said. So yeah, it's a really cool series. I don't want to say anything because of spoilers. Like at this point, everything I would tell you would be a spoiler, but it's just an amazing series about 3 critical people in this empire, and it's cool, it's cool. Alright, I was talking about The Fun Jungle in my other video, and we are going to continue reading that series. I'm going to read books 2, 3, and 4 on ebook this month, and it's going to be great. I have read all these books before. Actually, you know what? I don't really remember a lot about these. Basically about this boy named Teddy who's just like living his average life, except it's not average because his parents live at a zoo, and he gets to, because they work there, and he gets to like experience all these cool murder mysteries, not murder mysteries, just like mysteries in general at the park, and he kind of becomes like a criminal investigator. He becomes like one of the investigators at the park, and he becomes like credible with all of like his peers, and it's really cool. And then he meets this girl named Summer. He has a romance with her throughout the series and solves the crimes with her. And then next up we have got The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. Okay, cool. And I have really no idea what this book is about, but I'm kind of low-key excited, and I love the cover. Oh, there's a map. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Ooh yeah. Whoa, there's 962 pages in this ebook. Oh yeah. But yeah, I haven't really, because this is another book that I really want to be surprised about. I just don't want to go into it knowing too much. Like, I don't know if I'm like the only person that does that, but I just don't like reading summaries sometimes if I'm so stoked for a book, because I've just heard so much hype, and I've heard some things that's like more heavy book. I'm kind of into that because I've been reading some middle grade, so I need to kind of like balance it out with like a more heavier, gorier book, and I think it has to do with war, and like it's an Asian inspired fantasy, which we love those, so I'm so excited. Okay, woo! Last up, I would like to start the Harry Potter series by Harry Potter. I don't endorse J.K. Rowling at all. I want to get through the first 3 books of Harry Potter this month, and my goal is that I want to read each of these books in its entirety outside. Is that a weird challenge? Probably. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete that, but I want to definitely read the majority of, like, these 3 books outside, because it is coming in spring, and, like, I've been missing this series. I don't know why. It's just, like, I've been having a personal struggle, which I'm not going to go into too much, but, like, I've just been stressed out, anxiety, over anxious, and I just want to kind of take some time, like, after school, a lot of the days this month, and just, like, go out and read Harry Potter, because it's something that really does help me. Cool beans. Okay. Alright, I think I managed to get through all my TBR in a pretty timely fashion. It's like I've been increasing my TBR every single month, and I've been trying to do like the same amount of time, so I've been trying to rush through some stuff, but like I hope that was a good length of a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are excited about what I'm reading, which oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave it like on my own video because I'm just so excited for this month. Like it is all I literally start seeing the trees sprout. I literally see everything start to turn green slowly, and I cannot wait to get outside. Although my pollen allergies have been freaking I literally got like sick from pollen yesterday. It was really bad, but yeah, I'm excited to read outside, excited to do more bookish activities, even though this will be a busy month for me. But you know, I hope you guys have a great month. Subscribe down below, turn on notification bell. I never say that, and practically no one has my notification bell turned on, so I challenge you, turn it on. Leave a comment down below, please. I'll get back to I try to respond to like a half of the comments. Last year I did like 100% of the comments, and I don't know how I did that, but like I'll try to get to half of the comments, and I try to like alternate. Like if you comment on every one of my videos, I'll like try to do like every other comment. I'll try to respond. Anyways, sorry, this is the long outro. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. The last video there, and bye, yo.